everyone. I hope everyone's getting their candies and stay away from brooms and witches. Welcome to the St. Canard Files, a Darkwing podcast. I'm your host, Will Santana, and
I'm Stan Lund, stepping in for the ghoulish holiday.
Yeah, we ain't here for the holidays, Stan. What's your favorite Halloween movie or series or something you like to watch on Halloween?
There's a few things. I love the Phantasm series. Obviously, Ghostbusters and Christine.
Okay.
Goosebumps. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I can see Ghostbusters Halloween. I guess for me, I don't really put it in the Halloween category because it's comedy, you know.
Yeah,
But
well,
I can see it.
Comedy.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't really have it a go-to. I really don't.
I'm
I'm not a
surprised you don't say Ghoul of Your Dreams
no.
with
I mean,
Morgana.
but I'm not into slashers like Friday the 13th, and I've seen them all now.
Yeah.
Halloween, Michael Myers, Freddy, Chucky. I've seen them all those pretty much movies. Except there's a new Halloween one I haven't seen yet.
I've heard very bad things.
Me too. Yeah, but I'm not a hardcore horror fan, so I'm not a big fan of Hocus Pocus either. Really, nothing's coming to my mind. Maybe once in a while I kind of rotate it. Maybe this year I'll watch Jason or something, or I'll watch the Charlie Brown one. What's it called? A Great Pumpkin or something?
Yeah. What about Nightmare Before Christmas?
That one could work. I'm not a hardcore fan of it, but I'm okay with it.
Or Gremlins.
Gremlins more of a Christmas movie, isn't it?
Yeah, Christmas / Halloween, same as Nightmare Before Christmas.
Same as Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's set at Christmas, but there's so many horror elements that it can also work for Halloween.
That's true. I can see that too. Really, nothing else is coming to my mind for some reason, man. My mind is like completely blank. But and I guess I'm not a hardcore Halloween guy. I know my youngest daughter is dressing up as Toga this year for Halloween.
From My Hero.
Yeah, she loves her some Toga, man.
Nice.
Yeah, she the only thing she says she doesn't have yet is the prop of the knife. She wants like a plastic knife. I said, yeah, don't be walking around with no real knife.
Yeah.
So that's about it, man. I don't have no Halloween traditions. I'm not a hardcore Halloween guy, man.
I do have a couple traditions. Every Halloween, I have myself a bowl of Count Chocula cereal, and I eat Reese's.
I think last year I saw you buy like 6 boxes of it. I was like, that's not healthy, Stan.
Actually, it was more like 12 boxes.
Woo, that's too much.
I still have 3 of them left.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you one tradition I do have for Halloween. The day after Halloween, I go to Walmart and I get all that candy on clearance.
Yeah.
That's
you talk to me about unhealthy.
Yeah, I go get my Butterfingers, my Kit Kats, my Snicker bars. I get them all on sale, man. The Reese's Buttercups or peanut butter cups. Yeah. Yeah, I get them all on sale, man. But Stan, you wanted to share some information that we didn't tackle last week about the last week issue 0 of Disney Adventure magazine. You want to bring that to light, man?
So, a couple things we didn't mention about it is, in order to get issue number 0, you had to send proofs of purchase from boxes of Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also notable for containing the very first Talespin comic to be published in the United States.
That's pretty cool. Maybe me and you need to tackle that.
At some point, probably.
Yeah, me and you need to tackle that one day. Maybe with Bill we could do that.
Possibly. Okay. Wouldn't mind working with Senior Bill again.
Yeah. Okay. So well, I'm not gonna get into that yet. Stan, you got that previews issue of Darkwing, man. Any good information in there? Anything you would like to share with us?
I actually haven't had a chance to read it. First off, I love the cover of this. The previews logo is done in the Darkwing style with the purple, with the yellow outlines. Has the cover of issue number 1 on it. Features an interview with Amanda Dybert. Shows off, the covers, some of the interiors.
Now, do you have to subscribe to previews, or can you just go into like any bookstore and get it, or how does that work?
You can subscribe to it. Other than that, you go to your local comic shop, and they most likely will have it.
Okay, so only the comic shop. You can't go to like Barnes and Noble or something like that.
I don't believe you can get it at Barnes and Noble. Okay. One neat thing is it does have a couple character design sheets. It looks like.
Okay. Yeah.
Darkwing.
Some of those old school poses though. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people not happy with the reused poses.
Yeah, I'm not
I
happy with it
don't
either.
I don't share that criticism, to be honest.
No, I guess because Savani was more creative with it. So like Savani created his own poses and stuff.
You know, but I will if you think it would be good though, Will, I can post the interior pictures on our page for anyone
Yeah,
who wants
go
to
for
read
it.
the interview.
Yeah, go for that, man. That's pretty cool, man. Let people get a sneak peek of it and stuff, man. And
Uh,
so that's pretty cool to have that. You got like a sneak peek, right? Like a little behind the scenes and
yeah,
sneak peek of it. That's pretty cool to have if you're a Darkwing fan. I might need to go get that just to
yeah.
collect it.
Well, not only that, but this is how most people will get their Darkwing comics is by ordering from this.
Okay.
Because that's what this is. It basically is an advanced preview of all the things you can order them. And they ship in January, I think.
Okay. What does it have like links to the website or something?
Uh, I'm not entirely sure. Like, since I get this through my comic shop, I just write down what I want and the page numbers, bring it in the next week, and they order it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think there is a website you can order from.
I might need to talk to your comic guy. I think I know who it is, don't I?
I don't know.
Is it the
I
same
don't.
guy you introduced me to before?
If you're talking about Stu, no, he doesn't
No.
work at a comic shop.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. All right, so let's move on a little bit from the Darkwing thing. And a thing a lot of people don't know about me, probably you too. I think Bill, if you know Bill and follow Bill, it's widely highly known that Bill is a huge Tailspin fan. Huge
Yep.
Tailspin fan. For me, I like to say second, even though DuckTales is number two, but I always felt like DuckTales was the default number two.
Right.
The attachment with Ducks and Darkwing. So uh I personally feel like Tailspin has always been my number two Disney afternoon series. Is that for you or yours total?
Well, based on the shelf behind me, yes.
It's number two? Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I
Darkwing
always.
number one for you, right?
Oh heck yeah.
Okay. Surprisingly though, Stan, since we're up on this conversation, even though I should stay on Tailspin, I think Gummy Bears is number three for me. It's a hidden
Full,
gem for me.
full disclosure, I've never seen a single episode.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to get on that eventually.
Yeah, that's actually the only Disney afternoon show I haven't seen any. Like I've seen DuckTales, I've seen Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Darkwing, Goof Troop, even Bonkers, which is hated by folks. But I've never seen a single episode of Gummy.
Oh wow, man. Okay, so Tailspin is I'm a huge Tailspin guy. Stan is a huge Tailspin guy, and Bill is a huge standout Tailspin guy. And we've had now for those of you who don't know, we have like these Darkwing video chats. I'm not on them as I used to be. I still pop up from time to time, correct?
Yeah.
But I don't stay as long as I used to. But they still have them every Friday night. And me, Bill, and Stan would have little Tailspin chats here and there. Kind of sneak them in there when we could.
Yeah. We haven't seen Bill in the chat in a long time. I know he's got a lot going on in his life.
He had a newborn, and he was working at the store or something. He got a lot, and then his football season and basketball season starting, and NBA and hockey. He's all over the place, man.
Yeah, I think he follows all the Pittsburgh teams, if I remember right.
Yeah, man. So he's huge into all the Pittsburgh teams. But we're all Tailspin fans. Me, Stan, and Bill. There's probably some other ones in our group who are Tailspin fans. I don't know if Mike is. He's never really brought it up before, and he's
I'm
never really.
Not really sure.
Now, do you have a favorite Tailspin episode, Stan?
Yes, I do.
Which is
the Old Man and the Seaduck.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like if I were to be able to review any Tailspin episode, that'd be number one.
Okay, well, if you watch the Tailspin series on Disney Plus, I believe 2 episodes are missing.
Yeah, Lost Horizons and
Flying Dupes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flying Dupes. So those are 2 episodes that are missing, but they're both on the DVD, I believe.
Yes, they are. Tailspin is one of now only 3 Disney afternoon shows that are completely collected on home video. The other 2 being Chippendales Rescue Rangers and DuckTales.
DuckTales though, for volume 4 to complete it, you need this or need to know somebody in Disney Movie Club.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Talespin was that way for volume 3. It was Disney Movie Club exclusive, but then eventually
they released it.
Yeah, they released it worldwide, so everybody can get it.
And I think is the Rescue Rangers Blu-ray still Disney Movie Club exclusive, or is that anywhere?
No, it's anywhere. I saw it on Amazon and everything. Yeah, that you can get that one anywhere. Yeah, it was announced as a movie club exclusive, but then it was released everywhere for everybody. Okay. All right, so pretty much with all this Tailspin talk, obviously we're gonna review Tailspin today. We're gonna talk about a comic from a Disney Adventures, I believe it was June '94, which had that's John Goodman?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Goodman and Baloo on the cover.
Yeah, John Goodman, we should mention for anyone not watching the YouTube, he's as Fred Flintstone from the Flintstones movie.
Yeah, and it has Baloo kind of dressed up in a Flintstone attire also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna get too deep into the history of Tailspin today. We're not gonna go talk about the Jungle Book. We're not gonna go that far.
Right.
But me and Stan are huge Tailspin fans, and this is probably gonna be the last time you guys see me for a while again. I'm stepping out after this week or this Monday on Halloween, and Mike comes back with Stan, I believe, right?
Yeah, you'll still be stuck with me.
You'll still be stuck with Stan, but I'll be outro for a while. I got a lot of cons coming up. A lot. I mean, a lot. But my con thing stops right around the weekend. No, the last weekend of the weekend before Christmas is my last con event, and then I'll be free again for about a month.
Yeah.
But then I'll be taking another trip to Hong Kong at the end of January, a birthday present to myself.
Yeah. You always gotta treat yourself sometimes.
Yeah, man. So all right, so Stan, anything we need to talk about before we jump into this Tailspin comic? We want to talk about the writer or anything?
We will cover that. First of all, I'll mention there is something cool in this Disney Adventures issue if you have it. There's some fan art of Megavolt.
Really? Where? I didn't even see that. Oh, I did not see that. Is that at the front?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, drawn by Peter Coco.
Yep, I see that. Drawn by Peter Coco from Valley Street, New York. He was 14 at the time.
Not a bad likeness.
So, me and him are the same age because I was 14 in '94.
Cool.
So, yeah, he's out there somewhere. We might want to look him up one day. All right. So, today we're going to review Tailspin Bye Bye Seaduck. It's not a long comic, but it's a decent sized one, just to get you a little entertainment in there. Stan, let us know who wrote this.
So the writer for this one was Bob Langhans. And I have to give it a moment. My computer's the slowest computer in the world.
Yeah, man. I'm Team Mac, baby. Team Mac. It's very expensive though.
He was the writer. He's done a few other comics, though. Mostly DuckTales and Tailspin ones.
Okay, so Disney, he's got several Disney Afternoon stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who's our illustrator?
I was going to mention his most notable story, though. I believe, if memory serves me right, is the Dime Chase or Diamond Time.
It sounded like a DuckTales title.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, anytime I hear that word dime, I think of DuckTales immediately. All right, and who's our pencil and who's our penciler? Who's our drawer? Oscar. I can't pronounce that. Saavedra.
Saavedra, I think.
Saavedra.
Yeah, and he's done almost exclusively Tailspin comics. It seems.
Okay, I was very impressed with the artwork on this one. I really liked it.
His most notable ones, he did the adaptation of The Old Man and the Seaduck.
Okay.
He did one part of the Plunder and Lightning 4-parter, and he did the art on Flight of the Sky Racer.
Okay, so he's got some Tailspin under his neck.
Yeah, I think he's got one Rescue Rangers one as well.
Okay. All right, so Stan, man, let's go ahead and get into Bye Bye Seaduck and
yes, Diamond Time was Bob Langhan's most notable comic.
Okay. All right, Stan, go ahead and take us away, man. What's going on? How did this one start off? Bye bye, Seaduck.
So starts off with the Seaduck flying towards a cloud with blue lightning coming out, and Baloo and Kit are on the radio to Rebecca, and she's warning them away from there, because apparently planes keep going missing whenever they see the clouds of the blue lightning in the Cobalt Valley.
Now, Stan, from our history of Talespin, is Baloo gonna listen to her?
No.
He's not gonna listen to her, right?
Not in a no chance.
Okay, all right. Keep it going, Stan.
So he starts showing off, and of course they get struck by lightning.
Yep, and they get flipped upside down, right?
Well, I think he flipped it upside down, and then they got struck.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he flipped it upside down. Okay.
Yeah, showing off.
Okay. So they get struck by lightning, and then we got our villain.
Yep.
And he does say his name, but is it where's Wizardo?
The Great Wizardo.
Wizardo.
Yeah. Now, what voice do you hear for him? Because I have two ideas what he could sound
like. I had buddy from Darkwing, Dwayne.
Huh. Not what I had.
Okay, what did you have?
Originally, I was thinking maybe the Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried, you had him? Nah.
But then I started thinking, I think he would sound closer to Megavolt, like if they got Dan Castellaneta to voice him.
I could see that. I could see that. Okay. Yeah, you okay, you win me with Dan Castellaneta. You didn't win me with Gilbert Gottfried. Okay. So then after we find out who our villain is, he's kind of like controlling them with like a remote control, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing the blue lightning basically sent a signal to control the sea.
Okay. Yeah, and then Baloo mentions he forgot to pack parachutes, so there's limited options, right?
Well, that's because Wizardo suggests they bail out, and he's like, well, we didn't pack the parachute, so that's not really an option.
And then
and I love
Kit's
line here. He's like, besides, we'd never abandon the duck to some weirdo named Wizardo.
Yeah, and then Wizardo, he tells the Baloo and Kit when they come out, that they either are very brave or very stupid.
And from the looks of him, that he'd say the latter.
Yeah. But we see some stuff going on in the background too, though, right?
Oh yeah.
There's like these big old claws or something.
Yep, they're working to disassemble the planes.
So basically, he's like a chop shop, but for planes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he mentions that he's gonna drop them all into the scrap bucket. And he kind of reveals his. I'm kind of skipping around here. I think I understand. So you could correct me a little bit. But he mentions that he's trying to corner the business into spare parts and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, take it away, Stan.
So Wizardo used the metal claws to drop them into a scrap bucket, but Kit and Baloo jump out and manage to make it back down to the ground floor with a bunch of boxes to cushion their fall.
Yeah. And when we see the box, the thing, we see some screws and nails and stuff pop out though.
Of the box?
The thing that he dropped them into. Oh yeah, I see where you're at. Okay, never mind. Yeah, but there was something in there, didn't he say? No, he said there's boxes, the best laid plans of mice and bears. Okay, and then all right, take it. I'm sorry, I'm messing Stan all up. Go ahead, Stan. I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
So Wizardo hasn't noticed yet though that they've gotten out. He's still monologuing, and Baloo and Kit decide to pull the plug on his operation. Literally.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and when he does, like he noticed there's no movement; it's all still.
Yeah.
And then Kit makes a joke, says that he must have forgot to pay his electric company.
Yeah. So then Baloo and Kit jump back into the Seaduck and attempt to escape, but he shuts the door, kind of sealing them in.
Yeah, but the only thing that's open is like an opening in the ceiling, right?
Skylight.
So he's trying to. So Baloo starts flying indoors, and he's trying to get out to that ceiling.
Yeah,
With
and
the opening.
we get a TV show reference here, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do. And that was what show was that? Love Boat?
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island, the little person, the plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know his name because I never really watched the show. I just know that reference though. It was popular.
I've heard the name before, but it's not on the top of my head,
So
unfortunately.
someone will put it in the comments. All right, so what happens next then?
So Wizardo gets the claws working again and manages to snare the Seaduck,
Yep.
and he's going to try and dip them in a solvent that is boiling.
Yeah.
And I take offense to this. He says he's going to get rid of the tacky paint job. It's like the Seaduck isn't tacky. It has one of the greatest airplane paint jobs of all time.
You're a fanboy, Stan. You're a fanboy.
Yeah, I admit it.
Yeah. So then we got Baloo and Kit. They're on the wing of the plane.
Yeah.
One of the claws has it gripped. It's not letting go. Kit does some cloud kicking.
Yeah. Well, only after he falls off the wing of the Seaduck.
Yeah, and then we got Baloo who's trying to play electrician or something, unplugging and plugging, and he's messing around with the plugs and stuff on the claw, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was basically engineering it so it'd go haywire.
Yeah.
Since it finally releases the Seaduck and instead grabs another one of the claws.
Mm-hmm.
And then busts an opening for them to escape.
Yep. And then I believe Baloo says something, ain't technology great?
Yep. And we end with Kit saying, remind me never to ask you to rewire my radio.
Yeah, because of the way he was wiring that claw up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Stan, man, what did you think of this short comic? It's short.
Short, but it's effective.
It's effective, yeah. It's a little, it had a little entertainment value, correct?
Yeah. I'd
Okay.
give it about a 3.5. I think it was well written. You know, the villain was interesting. You know, I can hear Baloo and Kit and Rebecca all in my head. You know, they're in character.
True.
The art is gorgeous.
Yeah, I was gonna say the art is really good.
Nothing out of place, because I've seen some Talespin comics before where the art hasn't been quite up to snuff, or they've had weird things like painting Seaduck green. Yeah, how strange is that? Read a Talespin comic. Why is the Seaduck green?
Okay, man. You know, I'm with you, Stan. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, man. The artwork is amazing. It looks really good. You like you said, you can hear all the character voices. Everybody's involved. Becca, we have doing the intro. She does the same thing her character always does. Give Baloo the warning. He never listened. Kit helps out. He's the sidekick. The villain's pretty good. You know, and I like how it still goes with the story of the Seaduck of the plane, and like it's a chop shop, you know, for planes. I like it. It's cool.
You know, they didn't have to rely on Don Carnage and his gang to be the villains, which was nice.
Yeah, we didn't need
you
him.
Know, they didn't oversaturate the story with Molly.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a little short, but I'm fine with it. I'm still fine with it. So I'm gonna stick with my score 3.5.
Yeah, like the one thing I would have done differently if I were them, I would have had maybe Baloo and Kit have to rescue some of the other pilots that disappeared. You know, because obviously there have been plenty of planes before, and I'm sure there were at least a few others who stayed in the plane.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure me and you're gonna have some pretty good Tailspin talk down the road. We'll get not yet, but we'll get into that eventually. Are we gonna rate the villain? You want to rate the villain?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
I'll give him a 3. I thought he was effective at what he did. I would have liked to have seen more out of him, but what we got wasn't bad.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2.5. He's effective. He was good. Not to his fault or whatever the situation is. I think if it was an episode, it would have got dragged out, you know, more, you know, before he got defeated.
Flushed out. It would have gotten flushed out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like because it was a short comic, he was defeated so quickly. But I'm pretty sure if it was an episode, it would have been a lot. It would have took a lot longer for them to feed him. So I'm not gonna punish him for that. I'm gonna stick with 2.5.
All right.
Okay. All right. So that was Bye Bye Seaduck. I love that. I love that title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that title, man. But I'm pretty sure down the road, if y'all like Tailspin, me and Stan will hit some more, and who knows, maybe we'll even hit some random other Disney Afternoon, because I my Disney Afternoon Volume 2, that hardcover book,
Yeah.
that one should be coming out like February, right?
I think January.
January or February. And then you sent me a link.
Volume 3 is available to pre-order, folks.
Yeah, so when's that one come out? It didn't have a date or anything, did it?
June or July of next year, I think.
It might get pushed back.
It might.
That one, I'm gonna say I won't be surprised if it get pushed back. I don't think Volume 2 is gonna get pushed back. It's too close, and they haven't pushed it back yet. So, I would say Volume 2 will probably come out, especially when they already announced Volume 3.
Right.
Yeah, so I would think Volume 2 is ready to roll. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, has already dropped the bomb on it. Let y'all know that Mike will be back hopefully next week. If not, we might not have anything for a week or two, but hopefully he'll be back.
Maybe though. Maybe I'll figure something out.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got something up your sleeve you've been cooking.
I got a few things up my sleeve I'm gonna try for. I'll be obviously talking to Mike first to see what our plan is.
All right, so yeah, hopefully Mike will be back, and they can do some more Darkwing, and Mike will probably most likely be back for the Darkwing Dynamite comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all stay tuned for that, man. That'll be really cool and stuff. Mike will be back. Y'all used to him and everything. So Stan, for the people tuning in for the first time, where can they find us?
If you have a favorite podcast app, we're on it, and YouTube.
You like that cheating shortcut, huh?
Hey, if it's good enough for Mike, it's good enough for me. One other plug I'll mention real quick is if you're on our Facebook page, keep your eyes peeled, because either Tori or I will be putting a Halloween poll up.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Y'all got something up y'all sleeves.
Yeah.
Any shout outs, Stan?
I have 2 shout outs. The first shout out I have is actually to someone named Will Santana.
Oh man, that's a handsome, very nice guy, man.
And Will helped me to acquire 2 autographs for my collection, one of which being Rob Paulson' Steel Beat.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah. Thank you again, Will.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't even have to give him a quote. He instantly bada boom, bada bing.
And the other shout out I wanted to give is to Jonathan Beltran. He's actually been watching our YouTube episodes. He's been really enjoying when you and I have been showing off our Darkwing merch.
Oh, so really?
We'll have to start doing that again.
Okay, I got to hit up Beltran, man. I haven't talked to him in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Hey, Beltran, shout out to you, man. I miss you, homie. Hope you're doing all right. He's been posting a lot of photos of those Darkwing merch, that long sleeve shirt and the t-shirt. I'm okay with the merchandise. I ain't okay with the price though, man. Prices are high.
I saw one of those sweatshirts recently had the worst Photoshop job I've seen on a sweatshirt.
Oh man, I know Mike doesn't like that DuckTales shirt, the black one that has the Beagle Boys on it. It's like it does have a lot of animation errors on it. I agree with him on that, but I still want it. But I'm not paying that price for it though. I ain't paying $40 for a t-shirt. That ain't happening.
I don't blame you.
All right, so guys, that's it for this week. Happy Halloween, and hopefully Mike will be back next week. Get the ball rolling. Y'all get to hear his familiar voice again. He's had his little 2-month vacation. Mike, vacation's over. Get back to work. All right, guys, remember, stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous and have a happy Halloween.
Good night, everyone.